This was not just a trade announcement. Well, this was a geopolitical signal wrapped inside a tariff cut. And you know what? It triggered celebration, criticism, and sharp political jab all at the same time. You're watching Times XP. It's me, Driti Atri. And let's start with headlines move here. The United States, under their president, Donald Trump, has announced a major tariff reduction on Indian goods, that is nearly 18%. For exporters, for businesses, for trade negotiators, this sounds like a huge victory. Because tariffs are essentially taxes placed on import goods, right? And when tariffs go down, products become cheaper, trade becomes smoother, and industries gain breathing space. But the story does not end with economics here, because immediately after this announcement, a powerful American political voice stepped in and changed the entire tone of the conversation. There enters Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, a long-term Trump ally, a strong voice on the US foreign policy, and somebody who often speaks bluntly about global alliances. Graham took to social media platform X, and his message, it was short but loaded with political meaning here. He suggested that India earned the tariff relief. And then came the twist. He connected the trade concession to India, reportedly reducing its purchases of Russian oil. Now pause here, because this is where trade meets geopolitics. Well, India has been walking a very delicate diplomatic tightrope since the Russia-Ukraine war began. On one side, India maintained the historic defense and energy ties with Russia. And on the other side, India is strengthening strategic partnership with the United States and Western nations. Balancing both the sides have been India's signature foreign policy strategy here, but Washington has never been fully comfortable with India's Russian oil imports. After Western sanctions hit Moscow, Russia began selling the crude oil at very discounted prices to India. India, well, this country is the fastest growing energy consumer. India bought that oil to protect the domestic fuel prices and economic stability. If you see it from India's perspective, then this was practical economics, right? But from Washington's perspective, this sometimes looked like a weakening pressure on Russia. So when Senator Graham hinted that tariff cuts came after reduced Russian oil purchases, he was sending a subtle but very powerful message. Trade benefits may come with strategic expectations. Economic cooperation could be linked to geopolitical alignment, and that message triggered debate in diplomatic circles. Was this simply political messaging, or was it a glimpse into how future US-India trade relationship might operate? Look at the trade deal itself. The US and India, they have been trying to strengthen economic ties for years now. India offers various things, including a massive consumer market, a growing manufacturing base, and a rising technology and service sector. In the meantime, the US offers advanced technology access, investment capital, strategic supply chain partnership. Both countries also share a bigger strategic goal: counterbalancing China's economic and military influence across Asia. And that is why US-India trade cooperation is not just about money. It's about global power balance. But Graham's remark highlights a sensitive reality here, that modern trade agreements are rarely just commercial documents. They are often silent diplomatic contracts where economics, where security, and where foreign policy priorities blend together.